Literally 1 year ago, I posted my very first YouTube video. And since then, I published 56 videos, streamed for over 500 hours on Twitch, and I just released my first real game, Chess Survivors, into early access on Steam. But was creating all of that game dev content worth it? Well, I'm gonna answer that question from 3 perspectives: money, personal, and community. Hi, I'm Aarimous, you're the viewer, this is my cat Carl, let's get into it. As we dive into talking about money, the first thing you need to understand is to be monetized on YouTube, your channel needs to get 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. And of the two of them, 4,000 hours was way harder for me to get. I got the 1,000 subscriber milestone back on June 21st, and I only just got 4,000 watch hours on October 8th, which means for a majority of the past year, I wasn't earning any of that juicy ad revenue on any of my YouTube videos. In contrast, to be monetized on Twitch, you need an average of 3 viewers and have 50 followers, which only took me a few weeks to obtain. So, how much money have I made over the past year creating game dev, YouTube, and Twitch content? Well, as of recording this, drum roll please, I've made a grand total of $350. Which by about almost any metric is not worth it financially speaking, given how much time I put into it. Well, how about from a personal perspective? And I think this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. You see, I've watched YouTube and Twitch basically since they came out. Many of the creators I choose to watch have truly become people I look up to, like Sean Plott on Day 9 TV, Destin on Smarter Every Day, or Adam Savage on Tested. For me, these creators have helped me figure out what it means to me to be a man in the modern world. And as such, I've kind of always wanted to make my own YouTube videos or try out streaming live on Twitch. But I was always too afraid. I hated the sound of my own voice. But more than anything, I think I feared that I had nothing worth saying. But exactly 1 year ago on November 16th, 2021, I found the courage, and it was out of necessity. I still remember waking up that day and the feeling that overwhelming dread I had for going to my job. I needed to do something else. So I took a sick day from work, threw caution to the wind, and made a short video about how I liked to make 3D hexagon grids in Godot. Here's what the intro was. Welcome to Aarimous Studios, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. In this mini tutorial, we're gonna talk about how to create a hexagon grid in 3D space. I personally love going back and watching that one, mainly to see how much more comfortable I am on camera and how much better I've gotten at editing and making a YouTube video. I've since gone back and cleaned up a bunch of my old YouTube videos because they had low quality or low educational value, but that one has a special place in my heart. So personally speaking, doing YouTube and Twitch was absolutely worth it for me. Over the past year, I've learned so much about filming, editing, and how to tell a compelling story. More than anything, I've grown to cherish those days where I get to sit down and make my next video. So my year of game dev content creation was financially not worth it, personally pretty worth it, but was it worth it from a community perspective? Over the past year, I've met a ton of amazing people either through supportive YouTube comments, my Discord server, or via Twitch chat when I was streaming more regularly. You see, one of the biggest challenges I've found about being a solo indie dev is that you're alone. You're solo. And so the community we've been able to build has been everything to me. My game Chess Survivors would not be anywhere near as good without all of your ideas, playtesting, and supportive feedback. This was especially true during the community beta test I hosted the weekend before I released Chess Survivors. The beta test ended up being critical for me to fix all the bugs, clean up the UI, and balance the game. A huge thank you to everyone who helped out. Your efforts are what really made Chess Survivors release go so smoothly. On top of that, Steam's algorithm has a hard threshold of 10 reviews before it will start recommending a game. And thanks to you all, I was able to reach 10 reviews within 48 hours of launch, which has resulted in way more people buying a copy of my game than I expected. Don't worry, one of my next few videos is absolutely gonna be all about how the early access release went with all of those juicy numbers and details. So yes, being a game dev content creator has absolutely been worth it from a community perspective. I'm eternally grateful that you've chosen to spend some of your time with me and help me make Chess Survivors a better and better game. If you're considering going into some sort of game dev content creation, whether that's on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, I don't know what else these kids are on these days. Wow, that makes me feel pretty old. Go for it, do it. It's hard, it's challenging, but I think ultimately it's incredibly rewarding. I've been Aarimous. Thanks for watching.